What's up, guys, and welcome back to my reading journey. Hope we're all doing absolutely fantastic, and today, as usual, we're gonna continue the book by Cicero on the ideal orator. It's gonna be the 30th part of the second book. So let's get started. But let us at least lead the orator whom we are creating to actual cases, and especially to those that involve a bit more trouble, namely judicial ones. Now, someone might perhaps laugh at the following precept, for it is not so much clever as necessary, a piece of advice from someone who is no fool, rather than something a learned teacher might say. But this is the first rule we shall give him, to acquaint himself diligently and thoroughly with each and every case he is going to handle. This precept is not taught in the schools, for the cases entrusted to the boys are simple ones. For example, a law forbids a foreigner to climb the wall. One got up on it and drove back the enemy. He is brought to court. Acquainting oneself with a case like this involves no trouble. So they are right to give no precepts on learning about the case, for cases in the schools almost always follow this pattern. In the forum, however, there are documents, testimonies, agreements, formal guarantees, relationships by blood and by marriage, magistrates' rulings, legal opinions, and finally the whole of the lives of those involved. And one must acquaint oneself with all of these. We can see for ourselves that it is through negligence in such matters that most cases are lost, particularly private ones, for they are often much more difficult to understand. Thus, a number of people want their activities to be considered important, and in order to be seen flitting all over the forum and running from case to case, they plead their cases without having properly acquainted themselves with them. In doing so, they commit the offense, grave enough in itself, of negligence. If they have taken up the case of their own accord, or of bad faith, if they is commonly thought, because no one can fail to make a total disgrace of himself when he is speaking about a subject that he has not mastered. And so, while they don't care about being criticized for indolence, which is actually the most serious reproach, what they succeed in winning, in addition, is the criticism they are trying harder to avoid, namely that of being slow-witted. Alright, guys, we're done with another part, and as usual, we're gonna continue tomorrow in the next one. Thank you, see you, and bye.